Howdy, howdy. Thursday, aka, well, at least today, back day. I was really close to taking a rest day today, boys. I was really close. I'm gonna be honest. The deciding factor in taking or not taking said rest day, it was a bagel. I really wanted a bagel for breakfast. And on a rest day, I don't have the macros for it. But man, I wanted that bagel. So I made the decision then and there, well, I'm just going to go lift today because I want the damn bagel. So, I mean, whatever gets you out there, you know what I mean? If there's something that pushes you into the gym, if it's a friggin' bagel, whatever, as long as it gets you out there. So, that was the deciding factor. Which, whatever, man. The mental reward system is so skewed at this point that's what made me decide that, you know what, today we're gonna lift. It was an everything bagel. Figure that out. Anyway, today is back day. I'm going to start off with our pull-ups, our rear raises. I think I'm going to do that machine row again because that felt awesome last time. So I'll hit the machine row, and then I will, try not to get into an accident here. After the machine row, I think it's low rows, and then spam call. Sorry about that. Low rows, then shrugs, and then underhand rows or underhand pull downs, and then our lat pulls. Back day is kind of one of my favorites, frankly, just because it's quick. It's not overly taxing. Earlier in the prep, I was doing rack pulls way earlier, of course. I mean, we're talking like over 90 days out. So I don't know. There might be a video of it somewhere if you dig far enough, but my coach and I decided, like, yeah, that's not conducive. Like, rack pulls, they just destroy your whole body. They're very hard. And they're going to come out at some point. We just took them out a little bit earlier than originally planned. And that's just because, like, when I do rack pulls, I go as hard as I can. And when I do exercises like that, like if I do super, super, super heavy compounds, like if I'm doing like 4 or 5 plates on the rack pull, which is like pretty standard for me, for sets of like 8 or whatever, it pretty much, nice signal, it pretty much puts a damper on the entire rest of the workout because I've already cooked, a good 80 to 90% of my energy reserves, and the rest of it you're just slogging through. So yeah, we took those out. Fun story about rack pull. I think I actually told this story before, but I was doing like 5 plates, like plus, it was over 500 pounds, and I was just doing as many as I could, and I just kept going, and then I hit the wall, and then I'm like, screw it, and I did 2 more, and then I ended up just throwing up like horrendously. Like, I was like, man, I don't feel right. And I just kind of like vibed for a little bit, and then I was like, all right, and then I just went to the bathroom and just destroyed, just like emptied my guts. And I had a protein shake that morning, and it was chocolate, so it just looked like somebody blasted diarrhea all over the toilet. I cleaned it up because I'm a nice guy, but yeah, it was a time. So that's a little rack pull story. In terms of prep for the bodybuilding show, I am completely hairless from the neck down at this point. Shaved my whole damn body. And I'm doing it preparatory, because for my first show, I did it 2 days before the show for the first time I've ever done it, and that just wasn't a great idea because my skin was all rough and bumpy, and I didn't hold a tan very well because all of the pores were closed or whatever it's called, and so I just didn't hold a tan. And so this time around, I am doing a lot more shaving, getting my skin more ready and more open to receive that tan on show day. Damn, forgot to do something this morning. Oh well, I'll do it when I get after the gym. Not a big deal. I got 2 things to do at the gym. I should write this down. The other thing that's going on today is I'm going to tan. Damn it. Yesterday I didn't because my stomach was so upset after that leg day. I was so tired, so exhausted that I think that temperature change, that sitting in, because tanning beds are pseudo saunas, they're hot. So just sitting in there like that, I definitely would have yarked. It would have upset my stomach drastically. And it was a refeed day, so I was full of carbs, and it just was not the move. But today, back day is not incredibly strenuous. It doesn't put a lot of it's not as taxing. So I'm gonna get a tan in today. And then who knows, if I have energy afterwards, I might actually finally mow the lawn. Don't hold your breath, but I might. It's still nice out. And if I don't, I'll push it all the way off till Saturday because I'll have no excuse by then. No excuse at all. But yeah, no, I'll probably do it today. We'll see, Other thing to consider there is if I tan and then I go home and mow the lawn, I'll get a double dose of sunlight, which is, or UV, I guess. So I don't want to burn, but I think I'm pretty dark at this point, to the point where I'm not too worried about burning. But we'll see, Anyway, I already got a warm-up in, so to speak, earlier today. I got a lot of steps in, so I don't really think I need to necessarily hop on the treadmill pre-workout. Rather, I won't be doing that because I don't want to, and I don't need to. So I won't be doing that, and consequently, I should be able to get in, hammer this workout, get a tan, and head out. And yeah. Tonight for dinner, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got some chicken out, and so I'll probably do something with it. But I don't know. I'm just so tired of cooking and eating. But that's life, And it's not gonna be much longer, honestly. We're 3 weeks away. 23 days as of today. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 24? I don't know, math. An X number of days out. 20, 23 or 22 or 24. I don't remember. It'll be in the title of the video. You guys will know. But yeah, I don't have too much else to say. I'm just kind of honestly pretty stoked to just hop in there, get a good lift in, get some lat pumpage, jump in the tanning bed, go home, mow the lawn. I don't foresee cardio today, but I've already done cardio 3 or 4 times this week, so. Plus mowing the lawn is I think I average 3 miles worth of, it's 7,000 or 8,000 steps to mow my lawn. So, oh my goodness, it's 2 spam calls. That is Tarzan, by the way, if you were curious, is my ringtone. But anyway, pulling into the gym parking lot now. and I'll see you at the row machine. All right. So hopefully the mic is on. Anyway, I'm trying something different. I got a different app that allows me to fisheye the lens a little bit, so I don't have to be as obnoxious with where I put the tripod. But anyway, got the row machine here. 3 plates and 25, so that's 270, 320 on each side, or a total 160 on each side. If that math is right, I don't think it is. No, that's right. Anyway, I'm going to go for the middle handle here to simulate more of like that dumbbell pseudo motion. And anyway, it's 2 sets of 12, I think. Really should have checked that out, but whatever. Here we go. Not bad. All right, let's kill this. Start to feel that bit in my rotator cuffs there. That's somewhat suboptimal. All right, let's move on. So I went back and reviewed that audio, and definitely got a lot of feedback and overlay from the radio here. So as much as I like the fisheye lens, I'm gonna not be using that. I might ask him to turn this music down a little bit. It's loud as hell and it's annoying the crap out of me. But anyway, 2 sets of 20 on a wide grip low rows. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, a little heavy, but not bad. Okay, do it again. Try not to lean forward as much, so as usual, I'm going to drop the weight slightly and just see if I can get some better form on here. Yeah. Here we go. I think there's shrugs next. Okay, so a little bit of research, and what I can do is I can use the other app and just filter, like delete the background noise or audio or whatever, but boys, my production value isn't that high. So we're just gonna go back to what works. Anyway, Smith Drugs 12 and 12. Let's kill it. Oh man. Yep, feel that in the traps, boys. This is one of the burnier exercises. That is involved in my back day. It's like a trap exercise, but fits in my back day, I guess. But whew, you get to like the burnout section of it with 12, and dude, you're already like crying. So, but no biggie. Just got to do it again. Oh man, and look at that. As soon as I finish up, the lat pull opens up, which is fantastic because she's been on there for a good 30 minutes. But no harm, no foul. Okay. Got our underhand lat pulls here. And it is so freaking loud, the music right where I am. We killed it at 190 last week, so let's keep that train rolling. 190 again. I say last week because that's just what comes to mind. It was probably not a week ago. I'm going to hit this set and then turn down or get somebody to turn down the music. It's just so freaking loud. It is not, it is interfering with my gains. That's how freaking loud it is. But anyway, I think this is 2 sets of 12 as well. So let's just kill it. Yeah, still feels good. I'm gonna turn this damn music down. All right, let's finish this up. I think that was 12. I might have, I don't know. Time for our favorite burnout of pullovers. Or whatever. English hard. I already feel definitely have a lat pump slash burn today. So. Okay. Ow. Okay, let's finish up here and get a quick little pump check. Yeah. All right. Easy day. All right. Quick and nice back day. Quickly becoming one of my favorite days. Lift, or 4 lifts, I guess, because I guess it's easy. I don't know. This shirt is not conducive to showing off a pump, but standing there pretty neutral. You know, so let's observe the damage, I guess. Okay, so yeah, this is just completely limp, no flexing, and then get some quarter turns in here, I guess, while we're here, huh? Bump this down a little bit. Okay, good enough for the frame. Oh, don't mess up your transitions. And there's really no point in the other ones. I mean, I practice them in the meantime, but like I'll let you some lat spreads and stuff. You can see how that looks. That's pretty wide. We like that. That's becoming like my killer pose, I think. You know. All right, rear lat. Gotta find my fucking ribs here without fucking hurting them anymore. Damn, I missed like 4 times there. Yeah, I mean, and then I really do like the crucifix. Underrated pose, in my opinion. But yeah, trying to catch some of the light here. You gotta be careful, hitting poses like this, because you hit this on the wrong day, man. There's a good breeze outside, you're gone like a sail. You know what I mean? But you know, little classic. Anyway, overall, fairly successful day. I love back days. I always have. They're just nice. There you go. Pretty lean. Getting pretty lean. You know, probably looking at the mid single digits here, boys. Not much left. Not much left. Anyway, maybe I'll have a rest day one of these days. Who freaking knows? I don't. But I will see you guys when I see you. I think next to shoulders. Peace.